Hey, it's Jeremy from mybrandstory.co, and you are watching the 21-Day Brand Challenge, where we're working to grow your business or idea, project through better branding and marketing. Today we're going to talk about how stories might look like magic, but are actually built by process. And as you're taken in a movie or a story, you're taken to a place beyond where you are. It captures your imagination, and you're there. You're part of it. And it's hard sometimes to connect the dots that the person who created that story didn't do it by just divine explosions and creativity that just poured down and they wrote it all in a day from some amazing revelation. And there's elements of that do happen or can, but stories follow formulas, follow a process. There's a foundation. You have to write through a character's story arc and character development and Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and the inciting incident. There's all these things that you might not care about, but that go in underneath that. And so as we look at your story, it's easy to think that you have to have a divine spark of revelation that will all happen and everything will come together in an hour and you'll have a brilliant brand story written. Your voice will be completely set and solid for the next 40 years, and that you'll never have to change your design. You never have to change. But let's step back and look at it as people. If branding is uncovering your personality as a business and expressing the value, let's switch that and come back to, as a person, we're always uncovering who we are. We're discovering it. We're shifting, changing, growing, and learning. And there's a refinement to it, a refining process. And the same goes for your business or organization. If you're working to grow it and improve it, you're going to be constantly uncovering and refining your story, and that's a good thing. There's certain elements that should change, that should not change, and should stay the same for certain periods of time for consistency. But feel free to know that you haven't arrived, and so if you're not completely satisfied with what you've written down, that's okay. Come back in 6 months, come back in a year, and you'll be able to tell it better. If you feel like, man, I've hit it as hard as I can, but I'm missing something, it might just be that you will uncover that as time goes on. So I want to encourage you that it is a process, and it's not a one-time event. Branding and marketing and setting your plan is a constant process, just as it is in life. And so I want to encourage you with that. If you have questions, if you want to help us, meaning me, help you in that process, let us know. Check out mybrandstory.co and follow along for more of the videos.